Hello, welcome back again to my channel. I'm coming here to make this video. You guys have been seeing the trending video that is going on in Kenya. When I started this my channel, I started with Kenyans. I talked about Africa. I talked about a lot of things in Africa. And right now I'm seeing this video. The Kenyans are protesting for the finance bill in their country, that the finance bill should be removed from their country. And this finance bill, what it entails is that when the government sign this finance bill, it means the people of Kenya will have to pay a lot of tax. They will have to pay taxes, even paying taxes for the bread they eat. As of last year, the president of Kenya signed in a bill that all ladies, all the women in Kenya should pay taxes for the pad and the diapers that their children are using. The people of Kenya came out and they protested, and that bill was removed. How do you expect the people of Kenya, most of them cannot be able to afford to get this pad, and you are still taxing them to pay tax for the pad they are using? Whereby there are some organizations that come out there and donate pads to every communities in Kenya, not just in Kenya, but in Africa. They are donating part to them, but the government of Kenya decided to extort the people of Kenya by imputing taxes in everything they do. This finance bill right now, the youth of Kenya, and right now there's a massive protest for the people of Kenya, and they are out there. For the past 7 days right now, there have been protests by the people of Kenya coming out protesting that the government should remove the finance bill. In that same protest, people were protesting. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of citizens of Kenya were tear gassed. A lot of things happened to them in that protest. The president of Kenya came out and said that those people coming out to protest are criminals. And the people of Kenya could not take it anymore. The day they were about to pass the bill, they had the third sitting to pass the bill. The people of Kenya came into the parliament. They find their ways into the parliament and they destroyed a lot of things. And the parliament, all of them were running away. The politicians in the parliament were all running helter-skelter because the people of Kenya found their way into the parliament, and all of them were there enjoying themselves, eating food. But what am I trying to say? African leaders should do better. We don't, because they are owing China. See, any country that is owing China, they will find a way to extort their citizens. Let me use, for example, my own country, Nigeria. I could remember the time of the Lekki protest, the NSAS protest in my country. You all should know what happened at that time. When I saw the people of Kenya, never in my life did I expect that the people of Kenya would pass through this, would still be going through all the same protests. I think all African leaders are just the same thing. I want us to take a look at this video, the protest that is going on in Kenya, the things they have to say about the protest. A lot have been.
Lately I've been grinding, doing too much. I'm in the air too much. I'm buying freedom.
Going on, and right now the president of Kenya have decided to remove the finance bill.
Having reflected on the continuing conversation around the content of the Finance Bill 2024 and listening keenly to the people of Kenya who have said loudly that they want nothing to do with this Finance Bill 2024, I concede, and therefore I will not sign the 2024 Finance Bill, and it shall subsequently be withdrawn, and I have agreed with these members that that becomes our collective position. It has become evident that members of the public still insist on the need for us to make more concessions. And because I run a government, but I also lead people, and the people have spoken.
And I thought to myself, why make the citizens of Kenyans come out and protest? Why make people lose their life when you can remove this finance bill without having to go put the people of Kenya through stress? Without having to make them protest and lose their life, without having to bring out the armies on the tear gas the citizens of Kenyans. African leaders like this, I'll ask myself, why? Why? Because you're paying China, you decided to extract the monies from the citizens. You and the politicians are the ones who take the same money to enrich your pocket, and they are still the same people taxing the people to pay the money that they loaned. You loan this money to do what? And you're still taxing the people, even in bread. In Kenya, if you want to buy bread now, there's a tax to buy bread. But right now, he has removed the finance bill that he has seen, he's listening to the cries of the people. He has done this. In fact, look at the video, guys. When I saw this video, I was literally dumbfounded. I was like, why should you put people through stress before you can be able to answer them? Why? Let's take a look at this video.
We're being tear gassed. We have flags and banners. Nothing else. Nothing else. These young people have nothing else. Just flags and banners. The Kenyan flag. How can you tear gas your own people? Listen to them. Listen to these children. They're the future. They're 80% of our population. 80%. If they decided to turn against us, they can. And that is what they're doing now. They're touching our ancestral land. Our ancestral land where we bury our people. How can you tax us on land that belonged to us forever, since time immemorial? Are we going back to a colonial situation? It is not right. These young people need a future. They have no jobs. Over 50% of our population who are under 35 have no jobs. We cannot start taxing them when they have no jobs. We're taxing the jobless and we're telling them to take a loan. And then when they start working, they're indebted. It is not right.
Africans, do we have to go through a lot to get what we want? Do we have to suffer to get what we want? I'm just feeling so emotional right now because looking at this video reminds me of my own country, what happened during the NSAS protests. And after everything, the government came out and called the people of Nigeria that the people of Nigeria are, and whereby this is a peaceful protest, and this is what the people of Kenya, the government of Kenya, decided to do to the people of Kenya. I don't want to, be vulnerable on this video, so I can be able to pass the message across. You see, African leaders, please and please stop making life unbearable for the people you're governing. Listen to them. It is not when people die, is it when the blood are shared in the country? That is the only time they will listen to people and come to their help. And so I don't know what you think about this video, my Kenyan people. I'll call Kenyans the giants of Africa because they stood on their ground and they made sure that this finance bill did not take place. If this finance bill should take place in Kenya, a lot of Kenyans may be on the streets of Nairobi, on the streets of Kenya begging because there will be nothing left for them to take home after all this tax tax in the bread, tax for food, tax for and people are already complaining of the high cost of things in the country. And still yet the government wants to impose a tax on them. See, the people of Kenya, kudos to you guys. I am as now applaud you guys for the peaceful protest. All I'm after is that the peacefulness of the country. As long as the protest is peaceful, it's not brutal. No one is, going to bomb the house of the president. Nobody is going to like do anything, cause chaos. It was just a peaceful protest, the flag and nothing else. They want justice. They want the people of Kenya to live peacefully. They want them to live comfortably. That's the reason why they came out against this finance bill. I don't know what you think about this video. Please drop a comment here, share this video and like. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.